Hey guys, Hopkins Gal 68 here, so now part 2 of my magnet collection, and so I recommend watching part 1 first, and this is like the actual fridge part, like the door. So, first we have Beaufort, South Carolina, then the Grammy Museum at LA Live, which is in downtown Los Angeles, near the Staples Center, and then Florida Manatees. I think I got this one at SeaWorld, Orlando. And then Custard State Park, which is in Custard, South Dakota. And I know this is a Canadian flag, but I got in Savannah, Georgia. And then this NASA one that I got at Cape Canaveral, which is Kennedy Space Center. And this random pink hibiscus. And the Crazy Horse Memorial. And it's in Crazy Horse, South Dakota. And then this one I got at Broadway at the beach, which is in Myrtle Beach. It says Rotten Cat lives here. And this one is the Yellow River Game Ranch in Stone Mountain, Georgia. That is in the metro of Atlanta. And then the North Carolina Zoo Society, which is in Asheboro, North Carolina. And so far, I've gotten all these on my own. Family hasn't got them for me. And then I had this Florida one, or I say Florida. I got it at a Walgreens in Orlando. And I got this one at the same place, a Walgreens in Orlando. This is Florida. And then I got this Tennessee one at a gas station in Tennessee. And the New England Aquarium, which is in Boston, Massachusetts. And this is a one my grandma got me at a little yard sale or something. It says, "Each of us matters to God." And then the South Carolina Aquarium, that's in Charleston, South Carolina. And then the Fountain of Youth in St. Augustine, Florida. Okay. And then Mount Vernon, I got this on a field trip that we went to, and it's in Mount Vernon, Virginia. And this little kiwi magnet. And then International Spy Museum, I got that on a field trip too with my class. And it is in Washington, D.C. And Roswell, New Mexico. And then Charleston, South Carolina, Rainbow Row, which is from Charleston, mostly. And this one I got at the CNN Center, or I guess it's Center, in Atlanta, Georgia, downtown, right near Olympic Park. And this one's from Atlanta too. It's from the Coca-Cola Museum. And then 75 years of Keeneland, and from 1936 to 2011. That is in Lexington, Kentucky. And America's Main Street, Route 66. And I got this somewhere in Arizona. And then the Vancouver Aquarium, I got this in Vancouver. And then I made this one at school, 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 made these at school. And then south of the border, which is in Dillon, South Carolina. And then the Riverbank Zoo and Garden in Columbia, South Carolina. So the next part will be up. I'll film it right after this. Bye guys. As always, comment, rate, subscribe.